Well, hello, and happy last Thursday before Halloween! Welcome to a very special episode of Tragic Test Games. If you've never been here before and you're like, what's Tragic and what game are we testing? Well, Tragic is me. And the game we're testing, well, you already saw it in the thumbnail, but let's pretend it's a surprise. It is Halloween themed, however. I am very excited to get to it. So that being said, make sure you put on your Halloween costumes, grab your candy, pop in that tape, and let's move on to today's video. So if you're new around here, first off, welcome. And second, Tragic Test Games is where I test random games on itch.io for your entertainment. So if you like indie horror games, then you are in the right place. And I've actually already decided today's video. So there's this game that I came across, perfect for spoopy season and Halloween in general. It's called Halloween After Special. So per pretty much every other game that I play from this website, it seems to have this kind of retro vibe, at least from up here. But actually, whoa, it looks like there's a lot to it. Okay. So let's see. It says, Halloween After Special is a collection of VCRPG gameplay previews and tech demos developed through the course of this and last year, 2020 to 2021. Experience the boredom of a Halloween night spent inside. Stay in for an all-night marathon of horror movies and commercials, your new job at the supermarket, procrastination on the internet, detention, a relaxing late-night drive through the countryside, and the following previews are not representative of final gameplay and are subject to change. Content warning! So warning for you. Some segments may contain flashing plus strobing lights and effects, gore, gun violence, death, explicit language, disturbing images, and themes. The following is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual events, persons, or places is purely coincidental. Okay. This seems a little out of my element, potentially, based on the last few games that I've played, but this looks really interesting, and especially with Halloween coming up, I think this is a good one. So I'm gonna go ahead and download it, and I will be right back. Halloween After Special. Very interesting. Okay. I like this so far. I'm big on aesthetic. Have y'all learned that about me yet? Let's press space to play. These are fun, fuzzy noises. Oats, VCRPG. I think Oats is who made this game. So thank you for making this game so I could play this. The following previews are not representative of final gameplay and are subject to change. Some segments may contain mild visual effects, disturbing images, and themes. Okay. This looks kind of like Ness and Paula. Everything reminds me of Earthbound, every time. This is not a test. The following is a warning issued by local law enforcement. Civil authorities have declared a state of emergency and district-wide lockdown. We ask that all businesses cease outdoor activities and for civilians to remain indoors. At approximately 12 a.m. midnight tonight, we ask that all households and businesses shut off any television, radio, and media devices. It is for your safety that you do not view the program scheduled for 12 o'clock tonight. It is also imperative for your safety to remain indoors at this time. Do not attempt to let any unknown or suspicious persons into your home. We now return to your regularly scheduled program. How do you do that and not give any information? Halloween After Special. Ooh. Okay. Hello. That's how I'd respond. Oh, I just spit everywhere. That's probably the reason why we can't go trick-or-treating tonight. And looks like we're stuck inside for now. A Halloween night indoors? What could be safer? Interesting. We watching MTV? Must be in the 90s. Watch TV, TV Guide, toilet break. Let's see TV Guide. Evening program schedule. Channel 1, Horror Movie Marathon. Channel 3, School Project, Localized Import Programming Commercial Break. Project Office Horror Commercial Block. Sponsored Infomercial. Interesting. Okay. Let's watch TV. Enter channel. Oh, wait. They just showed them to me and I wasn't paying attention. Do you like scary movies? Ooh. A slasher movie. Want to bet on who dies first? You have 0 candy. Well, I can't because I don't have any candy, so no. Wait, okay, hold on. Horror movie marathon. So, okay, let's try channel 3. Preview. The following is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual events, persons... Yeah. Okay, the following proof of concept tech demo may contain gameplay, graphics, and concepts that are not representative of the final products and are subject to change. Some segments may contain mild visual effects and disturbing images and themes. Alright, listen here, you little poops. Because of your shenanigans, you're going to waste both yours and mine's afternoons here in detention. And there looks to be a lot of you this time. I see no one in these chairs. Who are you seeing? Never before in my years since this high school's founding have I seen such a group of losers. Rude. And mind you, that was back in 1953. That's a lot of years. And somehow you all managed to surpass all your predecessors in disappointment. Ticking time bombs, the lot of you. Anyway, let's start with what I'm actually supposed to be teaching you. Nobody teaches in detention. Grades are your life, literally. You gain HP by answering correctly on pop quizzes. Case in point, pop quiz. What year was this high school founded? Oh, I don't know. You just said 1953, so... Correct! You got +3 HP. Hope that drove the point home. For those of you who got it right, dumb luck. Those who got it wrong, suck it up. You'll probably see this question later. Moving on, everything that you'll do in your academic careers will require HP. From fights designed to make you fail to mopping the floors, it'll all cost HP. That being said, you can see how important it is to answer correctly on pop quizzes. That looks to be it. Here, take this quick survey on the school's motto. I'm gonna take a leak. Okay. Pop quiz! Do you agree with the following statement from the school oath? We respect and treat everyone, including students, as equals. Sure. Pop quiz. Do you agree with the following statement from the school oath? We will work together to the best of our ability to not leave others behind. Okay. Do you agree, and you as a student are worth more than a letter grade? Yeah, I agree with all 3 of these things. That's nice. What? Rolling new student? The part-timer? HP 10 out of 10. Club has a car club. Stop asking me for pizza. What? There's like a little pixel trailing behind me that's not transparent that I think is supposed to be transparent. That's fun. Looks like throw up? It's definitely throw up. Mop it up. Walk through. I don't think I have a mop. Can I just not do anything? Oh no, I don't have a mop. No mops in it. Okay, cool. So let's go this way then. Oh crap, I have to walk through it. What? Oh no! Okay. I have been injured. I couldn't have walked around that? What's this say? Okay, let's go in here. Psst. You really walking alone out there? Did you need a pop quiz to bring your grade up? Yes. Please. Pop quiz. What year was this high school founded? 1953. He made sure to say to remember. Correct! You got 3 HP! Nice! You find your way further down the halls. Looks to be someone's lunch. Check inside. I mean... I'm gonna check it. Just get crap. Wait, they said... I'm just gonna check it. Ew, an open snack pack. Mistakes! I knew better! And I left my freezer door open all last night. I'm still gonna eat food in there. Who cares? It's opened. You! Pop quiz! Thank you. Pop quiz. Which of the following was not a part of the school oath? You are not worth more than a letter grade? That one. Correct! You got +3 HP. Current HP 11 out of 10. Looks like someone's got extra credit. You find your way further down the halls. It looks like a leftover recording. Dang it, they got me doing detention today. Like, keeping them after school a few hours will teach them anything. And they want me to give them the survey on top of it. What is this? The school oath? BS. All of it. There's only one important lesson out there, and they can't even teach it. I guess this is the detention dude, but people lie, and we teach them to continue to do it. Some job, huh? Interesting. Made in RPG Maker. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So I'm looking, this is rolling credits. Okay, so I think, is this part of something? This is definitely a demo. But I'm not sure if it's part of like one of these little like, so itch.io does like these jams and like things you can submit for certain events going on. But wow, this one. Okay, so this is part of a demo, but it looks like it's a standalone thing. Oh look, I can hold space and skip through it. Thank you for playing the previews. Thank you. That was interesting. Okay, interesting concept. It still says it's 9 p.m. Okay, so I think it was like 1, 3, 5. 5 I needed, or 3 I needed candy for. Or I'm sorry, 1 I needed candy for. So we did 3, so let's do 5. Welcome back to the localized import programming block, your source for international television. We now return back to your program. Oh hey, it's the anime channel! After a startling revelation just moments prior, the two brothers turned rivals, disengaged for all but a moment. He is my son? Yeah, dummy. You can't remember through that thick skull of yours? Well, well. That was a long time ago. I have no idea what's going on, but I can't stop watching. Slam. This is curious. Oh, it's him! What's his name? Deadweight, right? I won't let you kill each other. There are other ways of settling your differences. I'm putting a stop to the sibling rivalry. Chuckle. Ah, you came all this way just for that. You all like how I read chuckle instead of going like, ha ha. Whatever you call yourself, your brother's not gonna die here, and neither are you. Do you have a problem with that? Ugh. Not gonna die my butt. I'm not even gonna read that. Nearly killed me. I couldn't think of a PG word for that. If I beat him, then by default, I beat you. Agreed, brother? Whatever. I don't really care. I'm just gonna sit this one out. When this is over, I'll make you submit. Father. Tune in next week for the final installment of Dummy Thick Demons, the adaptation. Okay! I keep checking this and then forgetting. Okay, commercial block, so 7. Let's watch some commercials, I guess. Hey, you there. Who, me? Yeah, you sitting in front of the TV. Oh, duh. It's just a commercial. You like Halloween candy, right? But let me guess. You just ran through your entire stash before the night is over. Guilty. Guilty as charged. Well, tune into channel 33 for some free, I'll say it again, free candy. How are we going to get it to you safe inside your homes, you ask? Looks like you have to tune in to find out. Whoa, I want some candy. We needed it for something. Whoa, there are this many channels. Holy crap. And that is how you can stack cups in such a way that they would be able to hold the full body weight of an average woman. And for any viewers joining us just now, welcome to our first televised magic show. But please, this is Halloween night after all. Help yourself to some candy. Oh, where is it, you ask? Why don't you check behind your ear? Ha! There's no way that... What? You got a candy? I don't know what those noises were. What you've just experienced was a strange, unprecedented event. Now you can say that your lives have been touched by the supernatural. As for how this was possible, a magician never reveals tricks that aren't theirs. Have a magical evening. You can keep that if you want. Interesting, we got a candy. We needed a candy for channel 1. Do you like scary movies? Ooh, a slasher? Yeah, okay, she says the same thing. You have 1 candy. Yeah, let's bet. You never told me your name. Why do you want to know my name? Because I want to know who I'm looking at. Oh, you know she's dead. Of course you'd know. You like this stuff more than I do anyway. You got a candy! Nice! Now we have 2 candies. Okay, 9 is another demo. Let's do that. Okay, same preview warning as before. You understand why you were here, correct? Don't worry. This is the standard for all exit interviews. You can start at the beginning of your shift. We trust that you are making a productive use of your time. Greetings from the internet! Your guide to the World Wide Web! Oh my gosh, this is everything I ever want in a game. What's that game called that does stuff like this? I've never played it, but I've watched it. Hypnospace Outlaw? I love stuff like this. Z confirm. Okay. Congratulations! You decided to bite the bullet and become one of the first pioneers of the new digital landscape. And of all the 8 ways to access the web, you landed here. The internet, or just simply the net, is a vast interconnected network that can perform a variety of functions. It can be used to share and exchange information between users and other parties, communicate with other digital pioneers like yourself, or just be a place to hang out. One of the best ways to surf the net is by checking out web pages like the one you're reviewing right now. These are created by different users and can contain a variety of content, even linked to other web pages with even more content and links. The internet is my passion, so if you want to see even more if you want to see even more web pages I created, click on the links below. Thanks for the visit. ScarySpaghetti.com. More coming soon. ScarySpaghetti.com. Creepypasta. I love creepypastas. It gave us a loading noise. I don't even know what noises are coming out of my mouth right now. Scary spaghetti. Stick your fork into the unknown. Found footage. Interesting. Amateur footage, an implausibly tall wailing humanoid encountered in the woods during a misty morning. The following video file contains explicit and disturbing content. Would you like to continue? Heck yeah! It's gonna happen. It's a Slender Man! I love Slender Man! Oh, I can... Whoa! I can move in the footage. Oh, this is cool! I can't, it doesn't look like I can turn around though. Turn around, except I can't cause the game won't let me, so instead I'll move forward. Turn around. Oh no. Please. Help me. $53.49 source unknown. That sounds about right, given your browser history. But please, do elaborate on how an employee such as yourself stumbled upon these old files. We'd like to be aware of any potential security holes. I didn't get to see more... Interesting. I really liked that. Oh man, the old school browser we had going on. And then it was like video. It was like more little side games in that game via video. That was really neat. Sorry, I'm skipping through all these credits, but thank you for playing the previews. Okay. I have a feeling I missed some stuff there, but okay. There's a lot to check out here. So that was 1, right? No. Which one was that? Oh, that was 9, I think. So we have 11 and 13 for sure. I don't even remember what all we've seen. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Huh. Looks like nothing's on now. Hey! You ever notice that all the channels we can watch are odd numbers? I did notice that, actually. Wonder what happens when you go to an even number channel. Hehe. It'll probably break the TV or something. Or at the very least, make us pay extra like the last movie we accidentally rented. I pulled one of those a long time ago. Sorry, Dad. I remember your dad got roasted so badly for that. What? Meta. Yo, yo, yo! It's everyone's favorite red puppet monster. Ugh. Not this guy again. He's just so... Awkward's not a strong enough word. How do you even get on TV anyway? And remember, call the number on the screen to get some personal scream time. Ask your parents' permission before calling. Standard rates apply. Want to keep watching? Sure. Hello? 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 Nah, I'm just joshing you. I can hear you fine. Haha. What do you know? You're the first caller of the night. Gotta be some big fan if that's the case. Not in the slightest. You want to know what's my favorite candy? Well, that's easy. It's cheese. What? What do you mean I can't say that on air? They don't even make them anymore. Why is it? Huh. They totally cut him off there. I want to do a toilet break, but I don't know what's... Let's see what happens. Take a toilet break. Advances time. Oh, yes. Welcome to the 10 o'clock news. Following the startling public service announcement earlier this evening, folks around the community are now packing up their Halloween activities. And in compliance to the service announcement earlier, we will be reiterating some basic rules to help you have a safe, monster-free evening. Rule number 1, always wear a costume. If you can't afford one, use your imagination. And no, a birthday suit is not a costume. Rule number 2, be sure to give out treats. Never be caught without any candy. You've heard the horror stories. Rule number 3, do not pack your decorations early. Wait until after the pranks have been pulled. You don't want to be caught after midnight. And rule number 4, always check your candy. Poisoned and tampered candy can be deadly, but black licorice is even deadlier. Following these rules will help prevent any incidents from occurring before midnight tonight. Remember, nothing must stand in its way. What does that even mean? So is the TV guide the same? Local, I think so. Because it still says school project and project office horror. So I'm curious, she had said earlier, what happens if we watch an even number channel? So let's watch like 4. Welcome back to F5, the gaming channel. Talk about the living dead, huh? Tonight we're going to be looking at a relatively forgotten piece of gaming history. Red Boy Adventures was a popular piece of software with origins tracing back to the turn of the century. Now with a name like that, how can anyone expect to take it seriously? The answer, unfortunately, was that no one did. The consequences, however, were tumultuous. Freeware was rarely regulated back in those days, so the poor who did install it were in for a poor surprise. Within seconds, computers were said to be hijacked and controlled remotely from an unknown source. That would be the biggest problem, if not for the flaming monitors and mysterious blue smoke accompanied. What? But what, pray tell, would anyone want with the processing power of thousands of PCs across the globe? Well, here's where it gets weird. The thing is, that isn't actually the real game. It was actually a copy of an older piece of software. That older piece of software literally has no origin, really. The only proof that the game actually existed are some alleged screenshots from the internet. Alleged. Now, if we're following internet mythos, legend states that the game has the ability to commune with the dead. Yes, we know where all the processing power was used for, huh? Further rumors also state that only the original copy's files are password protected. What that password is, you'll probably never know. The community for that has dispersed and moved on to other things. Leaving this gaming mystery a cold case. Reserved only for those worthy or strange enough to recall. Interesting. There's a reason that... I keep doing... Sorry, the TV guide we've seen like 5 million times. I'm curious what happens localized in... Are these things the same? Welcome back to the localized import, your source for international television. We now return back to your program. The crippled man with shades struggles to lift himself from the desk he sat at for so long. An easy task now made a painful, lengthy process. He uses the table to steady himself as he looks out the window of the paramilitary organization he helped rebuild over the years. A dark rain continued on the platforms outside. Not very ideal for a crippled man to go around stretching what's left of his body. In the reflection of the window, he catches a glimpse of a photo taken 9 years ago. It was taken back in the old days when the times weren't as simple, but just as monstrous. He would have been able to fight the times if the one-armed man was at his side. But in the end, the times have not been kind to either of them. The crippled man spins on his one heel, and despite his broken body, began to boogie his way to the photo. It was as if the thought of the one-armed man alone gave him enough strength to do what his body couldn't. As long as he was at his side, it would be as it was before. But then from the small vantage point of his window and the cascading rain, he saw the one-armed man playing? And splashing puddles against him was what looked to be the uneasy ally, the quiet woman. The crippled man saw the look on the one-armed man's face, but he did not recognize. I have no idea what's going on here. The one-armed man and the quiet woman suddenly came to a stop as the rain ceased in a serene moment, and then parted. It was as if he finally had the yesterday he longed for, but could not convince himself this was what he desired. A possessive obsession where he wanted what he did not have, and it drove him mad. The crippled man looked wistfully on and continued to deny the fact that the man down there and the man in the photo are not the same. Next time, nanomachines, son. What did we just watch? That's such a good question. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. So I bet the next time we take a toilet break, it advances to midnight. I don't want to check every single channel. I think since, you know, I say I test games for your entertainment, this game seems to have a lot to it that y'all could check out. I think it's really interesting. So I'm not gonna make it a point to try to look at everything. I'm gonna leave it open for y'all if you want to figure this out and play it on your own. But I am going to test like channel like 99. I'm curious. Nothing's on. What about like some of my luckier numbers? Like 37. I should have gone the other way. Nothing. 73. 77. Nothing. Interesting. Okay. So it does look like some of this stuff has changed. Let's check out one more like a commercial. Let's check channel 11. Tonight on Cold Files, Not Safe for Work edition. There's a lot of random stuff in yellow. I feel like that's important and I should be paying attention to that, but I've already forgotten the other ones that are in yellow, my bad. We investigate an unsettling website from the deep web and the community-wide conspiracy so strange we have moved it to a different channel. Watch channel 69 for the shocking truth and full story. Good thing our parents aren't home, huh? Yeah, let's watch 69 then. I think that's like the other preview. Maybe the previews tie into this. Ooh. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We've got a long road ahead. Interesting. So, to be able to figure out other channels and other game previews, you kind of need to pay attention to what's happening on the commercials and the... Wow, this is really creative. I like this. There's like a bunch of mini games in this game. Welcome to our late night radio broadcast. We'll be keeping you company on your evening drive. It looks like a dry and clear evening, courtesy of the winds from the wildfire last week. Sky's looking great, but the land will be scarred for a long, long time. Our deepest condolences to the mountain and those who called it home. Oh, this is sad. Your sacrifices were not in vain. Luckily, for you non-county folk, local forests have been spared from any damages. It's the perfect time to go it's the perfect time to go hiking after all. I cannot talk. Hoking is what I started to say. What direction, I wonder, would you be interested in? East to the forest, west to the mountains, south toward town. Oh, wow. Let's do towards town. That sounds fun. Strange decision, that, to head into town at this hour. Earlier, it did say something about strange things. It was, I can't even remember what it was anymore, but it mentioned something about being strange. I'm gonna be strange. Whatever anyone's thinking, they'll sorely be mistaken for thinking supplies or anything is plentiful there. But then again, that's where the people are. So who am I to judge? People are, depending on the appetite, a valuable resource.
Bruh.
We've got the legends to back that up too, but enough about these unspeakable things. Girl. I was not expecting that comment. Great weather is also just in time for the festivities this week. I have a hair in my mouth and it's really bothering me. Sorry. And for those of you who do know, the show's on tonight. These shows. The show. And it looks like we got ourselves another contestant. Driving on down the highway right now. What? What? I don't, whoa. So this is a preview? So would that have been its own whole game? Holy cow. Very interesting. I didn't know what was happening there. We didn't get to see what was in the town. Thank you for playing the previews. No, thank you for making it possible. So we have 2 candies I don't know what to do with. I'm trying to decide if I should skip ahead. Again, I want to leave a lot of this open so y'all can play it. I'm going to link it in the description. I think this is really interesting, and I would love to play this in its entirety at some point. But I'm going to go ahead and do a toilet break, I think. And then it'll be midnight, and let's see what happens at midnight. Welcome to the... Oh, it's 11. Oh. Breaking news tonight. Local authorities are warning the public to be on the watch for a group of masked individuals. We understand this may be difficult because of Halloween tonight, but please be aware of the following to identify these individuals. Their sizes range from as small as 3 to 4 feet and can be mistaken for ordinary children. One was seen wearing what looked to be a hockey mask, also threatening random pedestrians for their candy. And another dressed in a pink tutu and fairy wings, also seen tackling and biting civilians. If you see anyone matching these descriptions, please call into your local authorities and let them know in detail their last location. Do not attempt to approach these individuals. They are presumed to be armed and extremely dangerous. That was us. Look, I didn't realize that she looked like a fairy, but if you look behind her, she's got fairy wings and a little wand, and then we have the little mask and the knife. Are they saying we aren't to be trusted? Is it us? Let's do another, let's do 5 and 7 again. Welcome back! Your source for international television. We return to your program, The Crippled Man with Shades. Wait, is this the same one? Oh, interesting. That one is the same. It wasn't the same the first time, was it? Or did I just totally forget because there was a lot going on? That would be- Wait, do y'all- the TV's not plugged in. Do y'all see that? Hold on! The TV's not plugged in. Also, there's like pizza they're not eating. That is the big scare here. You should be eating that pizza. Now I want pizza. They've got candles, they've got candy on the floor, it looks like. But yeah, this is exactly the same. Next time, Nano Machine. Yeah, okay. What did we just watch? Good call. Okay, and School Project and Project Office Horror. Those are the same. Okay, just making sure. Let's check 11. Tonight on this episode of Them Ghost Boys. Clink. Bro! What is it, bruh? Did you hear that, bro? Bruh. What, bro? I'm getting chills. All up my arm, bro. Bruh. Let me feel. Bro. Oh. What is this? There's another bro besides us in here. Bring out the spirit, bro X. The what? What will them ghost boys get into next? Tune in next week for the thrilling conclusion. All they did was say bruh. Okay. We did 11. Let's do 7 again. Tick tock. Tick tock. You are now watching a live performance of a professional hypnotist. And the time it takes to watch the rest of this commercial, you will be overcome with the desire to tune into channel 75. There you will uncover the dark secrets of hypnotism now being shared with the public after years of government cover-ups. And now on the night of All Hallows Eve, we have been approved to share this information for one night only. We'll see you there. So... You feeling sufficiently hypnotized? Let's go to 75. All right. This music's fun. I feel like I'm like adequately, like I got my black shirt, my beanie. This message will repeat. This message will repeat. Whoa, what happened to the show? This is a message to all viewers tuned into this program. This program is currently under investigation by government authorities for potential illegal activity. You are lured here by an advertisement claiming to teach you fringe or pseudo-scientific topics. Please be aware. The claims of these falsely advertised techniques are purely fictional and are not supported by any approved research. Please note the following for your future safety. Do not try any of the advertised occult practices. Do not tune into any even-numbered channels. And do not play video games about red puppet monsters. I already tried that. Trying any of these will endanger your health and risk making you susceptible to dangerous groups and forces. This message will repeat. This message will repeat. Okay, well. 8. 28. That's even. Nothing's on. Doesn't that look like a bathroom mirror? Why are they broadcasting footage of a mirror? It's not like chanting bloody 3 times here will do anything, right? Oh my god, I can't not do it. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an exclusive news bulletin. Ah! was really holding my breath there. In need of late night munchies? Darn kids have taken all the candy. Do you need a barely living wage salary? Then tune into channel 43 for news on the supermarket nearest you. Jeez. Are all even number channels like this? It gave us another one, so let's try 43. Oh! Customer service! Attention shoppers! It is now 10 minutes to closing. I repeat, 10 minutes to closing time. I don't know why I'm talking this way. It kind of sounded like that thing, and then I don't know. As you are restocking the shelves in the snacks aisle, you see a customer roaming around the store with an open bag of chips, chomping away. I'm gonna mind my own business. I don't get paid enough for that. As if manifesting from thin air, your manager calls out to you and places a life hand on your shoulder. That is coming out of your paycheck. Dang it! Yes, dang it, darn it! You've noticed that the large balls from the display cage have gotten loose and are now bouncing all across the store. Following the trail, you see a group of teens taking turns shooting them back into the cage. I don't know. I guess I'd tell them off. I'd be like, hey. The teens all stop to look at you. You notice they are each armed with the larger balls from the cage. A painful moment passes as you are pelted from all sides. The teens then scatter from the scene. You should take an early break. There's only 10 minutes left. Passing the refrigerated aisle, you see a chunky puddle of unknown fluid on the floor. It looks like it's coming from one of the fridges. Let's put up a wet floor sign. Coming back with the wet floor sign, you see that the puddle had gotten immensely larger than before. However, committing to your decision, you place the sign right at the edge of the puddle. Someone will clean this up later. Hopefully. Not getting paid enough for this. This store is just on the verge of closing time, yet there is a large line held up by what is definitely an unsatisfied customer. They turn to make a beeline straight to you. You think this is funny? I demand to see the manager. Try to call the manager. I guess I'd try to call them. Time-dilated minutes pass since you've messaged the manager. All the while, you listen to the rants of the customer before you, nearly foaming from their dissatisfaction-induced rage. You feel like you've lost something spiritually. Can't lose what you never had. This is interesting. Attention shoppers, the store is now closed. Please make your way to the nearest exit. On entering the employee bathroom, you smell something awful emanating from the last stall. Upon opening the door, you see a slab of raw meat from the deli section stuffed in the toilet. There does not seem to be anyone else present. I used to refuse to clean toilets at other jobs. I was really not a great employee. I probably would attempt to flush it, honestly. Unfortunately, the water level only rises and is dyed red as it swirls and congeals with the meat. It then overflows into the floor and wets the soles of your shoes and spreads out to the sinks and other stalls. The smell of blood only worsens from here. You think they'll notice? I really like... This one's funny. It's one of those text games, and the way it's responding is a lot like how how I respond. While making the rounds on the floor, you catch a glimpse of what looks to be a customer inside the store after closing. They may not have caught the final announcement. I'd approach them. Walking over to the area you spotted them, you see that some of the products have been disturbed. Hesitating to follow the line of misplaced products, you notice the loading bay entrance is left wide open. Someone's gotten inside the store. Attempts to reach any available coworkers have been unsuccessful. You then remember the office that has the live feed from CCTV cameras around the store. Once accessing the console, you see the following options. Well, we've already been in the restrooms and the frozen aisle. Let's check the entrance. You see that one of your coworkers is present during the incident. They look to be nodding off at the entrance. However, something jolts them awake as if there was a loud sound. You once again try to reach them. It came from outside. After the authorities came and filed a report, you were encouraged to continue working until the end of your shift. The manager then calls you to get your statement on what happened. I'd ask for more security. A long time ago, some employees asked the same exact thing. In a moment of brief nostalgia, their face goes pale and tired, as if recalling something horrific or cherished. Believe me, it won't help. Too late to quit now. What? I feel like every one of these I'm just like, what is happening? Okay. I liked that one a lot. That was interesting. I'm curious where that would go. Of course, these are all just previews and demos, so I don't know what could happen next, but that one was fun. Nice little text game, some humor in there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a toilet break. Let's see. I'm curious if it'll skip to 11:30 or midnight. Welcome to the 12 o'clock news. It is now midnight. I repeat, it is now midnight. Per the public service announcement earlier, all civilians must stay indoors. Please be sure to secure all entrances to your homes. And do not let anything in. This includes any persons or animals left outside. Unfortunately, they will be lost. Gods help them. What? Another Halloween down the drain. Really wish we could have been out longer. I could have shown you the best places in town to trick or treat. You know, full-size bars and stuff. I just hope you enjoyed our first Halloween together. As sisters. Sorry, stepsisters. You barely said anything tonight, so I know this is still weird. This reminds me of that monster film. You know, it kind of feels like we're just a bunch of chopped up limbs being sewn together to make a whole person. What the? What kind of kid would say that? We all definitely don't match, and we probably don't even count as human, but I don't think we're incapable of happiness. I've always wanted... What just happened? This is the 12 o'clock news with an important reminder. Keep all entrances to your home locked and do not let anyone or anything inside. We cannot guarantee your safety. Trick or treat! No. Okay, it says do not let anyone inside. Oh my gosh. But I have a candy. Earlier it also said always give candy. I mean, they could just come in through the window. Okay, look. I'm gonna hit left and right and then just go with... Okay. I'm on give candy. I'm just gonna hit it. They seem to have gone. Maybe we threw it out the window. And on behalf of all of us at the studio, stay safe tonight. But now, a word from our sponsor! As the skeletal hand of mortality claims another life, you also can stand in defiance of the cosmos. All for the low, low price of some Halloween candy. Okay. I have one more. Let's just give it. As the planet draws closer to ruin, another soul returns from the void. Beware the side effects. Spirits hardly ever return unscathed from the veil. Ow! What? What? Do we just bring her back to life? Yeah, I'm so hungry. You got any candy? I have no idea what just happened at the end. This was so fun. Oh my gosh. I think this is like my favorite thing we played on itch.io so far. And they made this an RPG maker? This was so neat. There were so many like little mini games in that. It had like one main story and side story. I think they made it, I don't know. It seemed like some of the stories might come together, but I really don't know. I know these are all just previews and this is a demo, but I definitely recommend that y'all check this out. Let me know if you find anything else that I missed. And if you have any recommendations on other channels I should check out. Like I said, I'll link it in the description. But I really enjoyed this a lot. This was 10 out of 10. Everything that I think I would have wanted in this game. This is really cool. I'm gonna see if there's anything that shows up after the credits. Let's see. Thank you for playing the preview. No, thank you. I think so. This was all by Oats. Everybody involved there. Thank you for making this game. Halloween after special. Yeah, okay, so nothing else popped up. Wow, I'm a big fan of that. Let me know what y'all think. And as always, if you'd like to see more content like this, please take a second to tap those little like, subscribe, and notification buttons. It would mean a lot to me. But otherwise, I don't know for sure when y'all are going to see this. In case you don't see this So closer to Halloween. Happy Halloween. Happy almost Halloween. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your mental health. Pay attention to public service announcements and maybe don't let in sketchy people or watch TV by a window. I don't know. I don't know what we learned from that, but I will see y'all next time.